All right, long time no see, fellow listeners. You champions of industry, you. So, Spoot, Fort Misery Gaming, we've got a lot going on. I'm lying, it's SinoAlice. There's not a ton of going on. So supposedly we have gotten into the Royal program. I don't know what that entails past when we stream Sino events. You guys will actually be able to get crystals or bonuses or something from watching us. We haven't really got the whole layout on that, but Bork, Tachi, and I think Demic also got in. So that's that. So that's cool. So upcoming Cinderella Minstrel banner, the last banner for January. Ah, delicious Dr. Pepper. That's a shout out. You can sponsor me. So, Cinderella Minstrel is okay. I'm not a huge Cindy fan, so like the art doesn't really do anything for me. She's got your standard minstrel stats, 100 of each, 200 HP, or 400 HP on Arcana. It's fine. It's whatever. Her gun's actually okay. So it's 18 cost, blue, 5100 stats, which is getting slightly better than our normal pulls have been. It's a 1.5 target magic attack, tier 3, and it's got replenish magic 1. Now, the Colo Aid skill sucks, but if you are heavy magic attack in your guild, 2 targets on a tier 3 is pretty good. That's pretty much it. The book, however, is actually really good if your team needs it. So it's support boon 2, 5100 stats at L, incantation of demolition 2, so it's 2 target physical defense by a medium amount or a moderate amount. If you have a lot of physical attackers in your guild, this is real good. I don't know if, since it's the last banner of January, if you haven't pulled enough medals to really go deep into it, or you have enough to pity, this might be worth the pity so far out of all of the books. We've got the Parasitic Halberd, Evil Blaze of Protection, 5100 stats. 1 to 2 enemies, increase your own magical defense by a small amount, and it debuffs magic attack while attacking. So, Colo skill's mediocre, it's a niche polearm, it's fine. Great Hammer of Torture, 1 to 2 enemies, increase own physical attack by a small amount, almost 5200 stats. Physical attack support increases your own physical attack while doing. The hammer's actually decent. So, like, the hammer and the book are worth pulling on, although in general, I'm going to tell you to skip this banner because it's not a step banner, and there's not really a whole lot else on here you need. I will say this is the first appearance of our Big Daddy Bird, Yatagarasu, which will have a name change or it won't. I'm not really 100% sure what it'll do in JP, or in a global. So at 80, 5200 across the board. So I'm trying to mainly magic stats, slightly less physical. It is the first tier 3 begrudging blade, so it massively lowers all magic and physical attack, including KO. So the Nightmare's good. I don't know if it's worth pulling. If you have a lot of medals and nothing's really struck your fancy, it might be worth grabbing. Too long didn't read. Overall, skip this banner. If you have the medals to pity something, I would do that. But considering we've already done International and the spec banner, and GC is coming to a close in like 3 days, so if you've got like a couple extra pulls in you and there's something you want to chase, I would still probably recommend saving. There's just nothing on this banner that you're not going to be able to get at some point later, unless you are in dire need. Like I said, the book and the hammer are good, and the Nightmare is actually usable, but I don't know if it's worth dumping crystals into it. If you don't have anything better to pity, maybe, and that's pretty much like I'm not touching this one with a pole, but that's it. So I will keep you guys updated once we get more info on the Royal program, get you dates when we're streaming, that kind of thing. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful end of January.